Tonight, we continue our in-depth look at organ donation. There are roughly 3,000 people in Tennessee, 106,000 nationwide, waiting for the life-saving gift.
And on the other side of this, our Carrie Sharp found our donors, Carrie, who make such an incredibly selfless decision, right?
They really do. And 18-year-old Gavin Cole is one of those donors. He made that decision when adding a motorcycle certification to his driver's license just 4 months before he died. A driver hit him while he was on that motorcycle, sending his parents on a journey of immense pain, but also pride.
He was very proud of his track awards. He and his Grammy had this thing where everywhere she went,
she'd send him a postcard.
Star Wars.
Not much has changed in Gavin Cole's room since the day he died. Not because it's a shrine, it's because that was Gavin.
Gavin was very particular. He wanted everything, as you can see, has its own space.
But mementos are now memories of a high school senior who loved running track, riding motorcycles, and spending time with his family.
Sometimes I walk in here and, I get kind of angry all over again because he still should be here. She should still be here.
Heather and Mark Cole of Mount Juliet find both comfort and anguish inside these walls. It's where they were when a trooper showed up to tell them their son had been hit while riding his motorcycle and they needed to go to the hospital.
At first, all we were told was that they were assessing him and going into surgery, and all the lady would say is that they had to intubate him. So I turned around and there was a little closet. And that's where I went to and sat down and just cried. Because not that I wanted to realize what was happening, but I knew. I knew that it wasn't going to be okay.
Somehow, moms always know. Gavin was suffering from fractures all over his body, had severe swelling on his brain, and was on life support. When doctors determined there was nothing more they could do, something Gavin had done just 4 months prior determined the next steps.
When he came back, he pointed out that he was an organ donor.
Yeah.
And we said, really? Are you sure about that? He says, if something happens to me, he says, I've got no use for my body anymore.
While getting his license renewed, Gavin was asked the question all drivers are, would you like to be an organ donor? His yes would soon change many lives.
There were 6 organs that went to 5 different people that they said would not have made it beyond the end of the year, and this was at the beginning of December, had they not received his organs.
His yes also provided a gift to his own family, a gift of a little more time.
Because his organs were being harvested and it takes some time to line, we had a couple of extra days bedside with him that
I don't think we would have had otherwise.
We got to spend with him.
When it was time for their final goodbyes, it seems all of Mount Juliet turned out, lining the walls of the hospital in what's called an honor walk, a way to honor the person headed to a surgery that will end their life, but give a second chance to others.
You're struggling with grief and loss at the same time, but also pride.
I'm proud of what he did and the lives that he saved. But I miss him.
In the months that have followed, grief and longing remain. Heather and Mark search for purpose in the tragedy of losing their son. And there have been glimpses of good, like meeting the woman who received Gavin's heart and hearing it beat once again.
It sounded just like it. I know it's his heart. And it was strong. So strong.
And Mark told me there is a beautiful story in the fact that Gavin's heart went from an 18-year-old white track star to a 60-year-old black woman. He says it highlights this need and gift of organ donation are universal, knows no boundaries of age, race, sex, or even illness. And tomorrow we're going to take a look at organ donation from the eyes and life of a recipient, a little boy who received a heart.
And just seeing that picture of her listening to her son's heart, yeah. you know the pain, but just thinking he does live on.
He does live on.
He does, and that, it's so hard for them, but there's some solace there.
And if you want to know more, if you want to explore this a little bit more, please go to BeTheGiftToday.com. You'll learn a lot.